169, and everybody just put your marker on 169 so we'll know where we're going to be. I don't know how that goes. There you go. Here you go, and here you go.
Can I ask it?
Yeah, you can ask anything.
Okay, when
This
we
is very
teach
informal.
them, when we are teaching writing, we tell them, and they are very, very good at it. Sound it out and spell it the way it sounds,
Yeah, yeah.
okay? How, okay, and we've been doing that since about the middle of the first 9 weeks.
Good.
Sound it out and spell it the way it sounds.
Right.
Well, now we're going to expect them to write Rick will lick the stick correctly.
I've taught it.
That's true.
And they better write
We
it
just
correct.
taught it at
Because
the-
I'm not gonna be into this spell it like it sounds now because I've taught it. Never
Okay, okay,
They can
okay.
do it. They can
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
And I see what you're saying, but if I've already taught the sounds, then I
I
have
just
a
taught
high
you to spell it
expectation.
right this time.
Absolutely.
Okay, okay.
All right, so I tell you what, let's just, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little piece of paper. Just put this to the side. And like I said, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I'm trying to show you what this is gonna look like, okay? So y'all just bear with me and we're gonna get through it, okay? So whenever we're starting out, every day, we have to start out by telling our students what we're going to do, right? And so today, guys, we are going to be decoding words with the S sound at the end. And you know that the letter S, like I have my sound card, says what sound? S. Good job. So as we're doing that, we're going to be thinking about our decoding routine. Now, we've just introduced a new decoding routine. Who can remember the first thing we do when we decode words? What do we look at?
Vowel sound.
Good job. We look at vowel sound, and then we segment,
Segment.
and then we blend, and then we read, right? Okay, so thinking about that, I want us to, I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the word after me, and then I want you to tell me all the sounds you hear in the word, because y'all are my students. All right, Rick,
Rick.
tell me the sounds you hear in the word Rick.
It.
Good job. Picks.
Pick.
Picks.
Picks.
Tell me the sounds you hear in the word picks.
It.
Good job. Nick.
Nick.
Tell me the sounds you hear in the word Nick.
Ick.
Good. Jack.
Jack.
Tell me the sounds you hear in the word Jack.
Jack.
All right, the word is rocks. Say rocks.
Rocks.
Now I want you to tell me the sounds you hear in rocks. Good job, because see, I couldn't hear her. So I needed to make sure that I could hear that she could hear those sounds, right? Because, okay, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna pretend like I'm actually teaching this lesson, okay? So now we're going to decode some words with the S sound at the end. Remember, vowel sound, segment, blend, and read. And I'm gonna need my glasses. So right here, here's our first word. All right, what's the vowel sound? E. The segment. D. Ig. S. Let's blend it. D. Don't move until I move my pen. Ig. S. What's the word? Digs. Good job. I'm going to write just a little bit smaller now. All right? Vowel sound.
I.
Segment.
L.
Ick. Let's blend it.
Lick.
Lick. Good job. Next word. All right. Vowel sound. Segment.
N.
Naps. Blend it.
Naps.
Naps. Mom naps after work. Next word. Vowel sound. We hold our vowel sound for 2 seconds, okay? Vowel sound. Good job. Segment. Let's blend it. Pack. Make sure you pack your bags because you're going to spend the weekend with Grandma. Now, if I add an S, what's this word?
Packs.
What's the word?
Packs.
Like Mom packs My bag's for me. Next word. What's the vowel sound, everybody?
E.
We hold our vowel sound for 2 seconds. What's the vowel sound, everybody?
E.
Let's segment.
F.
Ill. Let's blend it.
Fi.
I'm going on.
Ill. Feel.
Fill my cup with water, please. Now, I add an S. What is it?
Feels.
No,
Good.
that's not a boy's name.
That's right. That is Mom fills the cup with water. Okay? Next word. What's the vowel sound?
Ah.
Good job. I like the way you held that for 2 seconds. Let's segment it.
Rocks.
Let's blend it.
Rocks.
Rocks. I had rocks in my tennis shoes when I started to exercise yesterday. I don't know how they got in there. All right. Next word. Vowel sound, everybody.
E.
Good job.
Ick.
Pick.
Do not pick the papers up off the table. I like the way you're holding your vowel sounds, okay? And whenever we're sounding out words, we always sound it out like we're singing a song. You know why? Because sometimes we can't hold on to all those sounds if we don't. So we do it just like we're singing a song. Okay, next word. Here we go. This is going to be a friend's name. What's the vowel sound?
E.
All right, let's segment it.
N. Ick.
Let's sound it out. Let's blend it.
Nick. Nick.
Nick is my friend. I just love Nick. He's such a good guy. All right, next word. Give me the vowel sound.
Ah.
All right, let's segment.
Ack.
Let's blend it.
Oh.
All right, good job. I like the way you noticed that you weren't watching my pen and you corrected it. Good job. Let's go. Ready? Let's do it.
Sacks.
Sacks. Let's fill the sacks with some goodies. All right, so now we have decoded some of the words that have the s at the end. I want to hear you guys do it, okay? Whenever I point to you, I want you to do vowel sound, segment, blend, read, okay? Are you ready? Right here.
Ick. Oh. Ick. Oh. Oh. Which one? I thought I already did that. I'm sorry.
You're good. You did, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Vowel
All
sound.
right,
Okay,
listen.
yeah,
And this
please.
is what I'm going to do. My turn, okay?
Okay.
You're going to do it like this. E,
Ooh.
ick, lick, lick. All right, now I want you to do it just
Okay.
like that. Vowel sound,
Ick.
segment.
Oh. Ick.
Now blend it.
Oh. Ick. Lick.
Good job. Good job. Now it's your turn. All right, I'm going to find a hard one for you. Oh, yeah.
I'm always the one.
Here we go. Give me the vowel sound.
Oh, you want me to hold two seconds? Okay. Rocks.
Good job. Yes,
Good
rocks.
girl.
All right, your turn. You ready? Here we go. All right. Listen.
How do you do the P?
My turn. Like this. You kind of have to blend that first sound and that next sound
I can do it.
together. So it's like this. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, now I want you to do it on your own. You ready? First, what's the first thing I do?
The vowels.
Vowel,
Then
segment.
then blend.
Blend.
And then say the word.
Perfect. Ready? Let's go. Pup.
Pick.
Yes, pick. Good job. Ready? Here we go. Sacks. See, I almost forgot a step, didn't I? Yes, sacks. All right, so now that we've decoded some of these words, and I got to tell you guys, good job on using your decoding routine. Now that we've decoded some of the words, what we're going to do now is we are going to look at our sight words. Turn to page 169. You see the blue box at the bottom on page 169? I want you to say the words, spell the words, and then say the words, okay? You know the routine that we always use. We're going to go down. The first word is A. Spell it. A. What's the word?
A.
I saw a mouse in the road. Not for real. All right, next word is what? The. Spell it. T-H-E. The. The girl sat in her desk. The next word? We. Spell it. W-E. We. We are friends. Next word?
Do.
Spell it.
D-O.
Do. Do you always do your homework? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All
I don't want to go say it.
All right, next word. What is it? You. Spell it.
Y-O-U.
What's the word?
You.
You are my friend. What's the last word? Have. Spell it.
H-A-V-E. Have.
Have you seen my doll? All right, now we're going to read them the fast way. Put your finger on the first word. Are you ready? Let's go. A, the, we, do, you, have. Now let's read them from the bottom up. Ready? Go. Have, you, do, we, the, a. Good job. The, tomato. Ready? I want to hear you read the sight words from the top all the way down. Be a good team member and see if she's reading them the right way. Go.
A, the, we, do, you, have.
Great. I just needed to make sure. See what I'm saying? That's how I would do that in my small group if I have any question. All right, so now we're going to take some time and we're going to spell some of these words. So I'm giving you a piece of paper. And I want you to just number 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to write some of our words that have the k and that have s. Now remember, what two letters say k? C-K, because I have my letter sound card right here showing you again, okay? And then if I have s at the end, which letter is that going to be? S. Perfect. Here we go. Number 1, I want you to write the word digs. My dog Maggie digs in the dirt. D, d, ig, g, s, d, ig, s. Now I want you to check to see if you've written it the right way. I want you to sound it out. What's the vowel sound, everybody?
Ig.
Segment.
D, ig.
Blend.
Digs.
What's the word?
Digs.
Good job. Next word is licks. Maggie licks my hand. Licks. Ick. Licks. Just write the word licks. All right, now let's see if we've written the word the right way. Licks. What's the vowel sound? Segment. Ick. Blend it.
Licks.
Licks. Good job. Next word, naps. Mom naps on the sofa. What's the first sound in naps, everybody? Good job. Write it down. Next word. Next sound. App. Naps. Naps. And one thing that I would do here if I have my struggling readers is that I would actually put the word up here. All right, here we go. The next word is packs. Mom packs a bag for me. Packs. Packs. All right, let's see. Look at my word. Does yours look like mine? Let's see. What's the vowel sound? Let me hear you go. Segment it. What's the word?
Packs.
Did you check? Did you check it? Good job. Next word is Nick. Nick is my friend. So what do we know that Nick has to begin with? A what?
Capital letter.
Capital letter what? Good job. Nick. Ick. Nick. All right, see if yours looks like mine. Does yours look like mine? Good job. That's what I would do for that group that needed some extra support. So, sound out the word. Let me hear you sound it out. Vowel sound, go. No. Ick. Nick. What's his name?
Nick.
Good job. All right, so now we're going to write some sentences, and this is your favorite thing to do. Y'all love writing sentences. So, I want you to, right below your words, look at me, right here. I need you right here, okay? Rick will lick the stick. Don't write a thing yet. Listen. Rick will lick the stick. Say it with me. Rick will lick the stick. How many words are going to be in this sentence?
5.
5. What are the words again?
Rick will lick the stick.
Okay, write it. What do you know it's going to start with? Good job. Rick will lick. Rick will lick the stick. Good job. All right. Does it look like mine? Make sure it looks like mine. Good job. Everybody, read your sentence. Look at your paper, read your sentence. Ready? Read.
Rick will lick the stick.
Awesome. Next sentence, I need you right here. Right here. Rick has a hot job. Say it with me.
Rick has a hot job.
All right, what's the sentence, everybody?
Rick has a hot job.
How many words?
5.
Write it. See, it's important for me to understand exactly what I'm about to write. All right, look at your sentence. Everybody, read your sentence for me. Go.
Rick has a hot
All
job.
right, let me hear you read your sentence. Just you, go.
Rick has a hot job.
Awesome job. Now, here we go. We are going to look at our decodable reader. Everybody look on page 169. What is the title on page 169?
Big jobs.
Big Jobs. Good job. And it's written by Carol Jensen. Big Jobs. So, just looking at the title, what do you think this story might be about? Turn to your partner. You two are partners and you two are partners. A, B, A, B. What might this be about? Big.
I think this story is going to be about a little boy that's planting a garden.
Oh, yeah, I've heard some good answers, if you do or don't. I've heard some good answers. I've heard that it's probably going to be about some big jobs. It's going to be about people with jobs. It's going to be about a little boy planting a garden. Let's read to see exactly what happens in the story, okay? Look on page 170, and I want you to whisper read on page 170, and I'm going to be listening, okay? Let's go.
Rick digs. Rick has a hot job.
Keep reading that page. When I put my hand in front of you, I want you to read it out loud for me, okay? Keep reading. Whisper. Rick digs.
Rick has a hot job. Rick digs. Rick has a hot job.
Y'all are supposed to be reading. All right, let me hear you go. All right.
Rick digs. Rick has a hot job.
All right, everybody on the same page. Ready? Let's go.
Rick digs. Rick has a hot job.
All right, so what is Rick doing, everybody?
Digs.
Rick's digging, right? Now, what does it look like in the picture Rick's doing? What do y'all see flying from his head?
Sweat.
Sweat. So obviously it's pretty hot. Look on page 171. Are you ready? And on 171, I want you to whisper read it. Let's go.
Lynn feels the pain. The dog licks. It is a big
Job. Keep reading. You're going to whisper read. I want to hear you read out loud. Go.
Lynn feels the pain. The dog licks. It is a big job.
Good job. Let me hear you. Keep reading. Whispering.
The dog licks. It is a big job.
All right, I need to hear you go.
Lynn fills the pan, the dog licks, it is a big job.
Everybody, on page 171, let's go. Lynn.
fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big job.
All right, now listen to me read, okay? Lynn fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big job because we want it to sound smooth, okay? Now let's read 171 again together. Ready? Let's go. Lynn fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big job. Again, go.
Lynn fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big job.
All right, so what is this little girl's name? What's her name?
Lynn,
And what is Lynn doing?
giving her dog some water.
She's giving her dog some water. That's right. Now, let me ask you this. Right here it says it's a big job. Why do you think giving the dog some water is a big job? Turn to your partner. Talk about it for a second. Why is giving the dog some water a big job?
I think it's a big job because you have to go hunt a pan, put it in, and then you have to go get the water hose and turn it on and drive it to the bowl.
I had a dog who died
Then
and
you get wet shoes and it's just messy.
All right, I've heard some good answers. I've heard that dogs need water. I heard that it might be a big job because the dog's big. I also heard that it might be a big job because you got to go find a pan, you got to go find a hose. You know, it could just be a really big job. Now, what kind of pan does it look like Lynn is giving the dog some water in?
Skillet.
I'm wondering how Mom's gonna feel about that. Let's see. Go on to the next page. Are you ready? On page 172. Everybody, let's read it together. Go. Nick rocks.
Quinn. Quinn naps. Nick has a big job.
All right. Now I want my A's to read it. Go. Rick. Okay. I'm sorry. Go again.
Nick rocks Quinn. Quinn naps. Nick has a big job.
B's read it. Go.
Nick rocks Quinn. Quinn naps. Nick has a big job.
All right. Who's the babysitter right here? Everybody.
Nick.
Who's the baby?
Quinn.
Now we got to think. What is Quinn doing?
Nappy.
Why would this be a big job? Turn to your partner and talk about that.
Because Mama doesn't want to hear the baby cry.
All right, I heard some good answers. I heard that Mama didn't want to hear the baby cry. And you know what? I was also thinking that it might be a big job because it's a big job taking care of another little human, isn't it? And so Mom must really trust Nick. What do you think? Have you ever had to babysit? All right, let's look on page 173. Are you ready? On page 173, everybody, let's read it.
Kim picks the pies. It is a big job.
Wait a minute, pods? Look at this picture. What do you think pods might be, just from looking at the picture?
The thing the peas are in.
Absolutely, that's what the pods are. Everybody put your finger on the pods. Good job. All right, so let me hear you read again. Everybody go.
Kim picks the pods. It is a big job.
Now what is Kim picking, everybody? The what?
Pods.
Why in the world would it be a big job to pick the pods? Turn to your partner. Talk about it.
I think I went my phone
Because
when I got
you
my
wouldn't have
message.
anything to eat if you didn't pick the peas.
All right, I've heard some good answers. I heard that we wouldn't have anything to eat if we didn't pick the peas. I was also thinking that maybe it's hot. Maybe it's such a big job because it's so hot. Because remember at the beginning of the story, who was at the beginning of the story who was sweating? What was his name? Rick. So if Rick's sweating, I'm thinking it might be a hot job for Kim as well.
She's got on a hat though.
Oh, why do you think Kim's wearing a hat?
Because it's hot.
It's hot, and also that hat is protecting her skin from what?
The sun.
From the sun. Good job. Let's look on page 174. Are you ready? Let me hear you read it. Go.
Jack packs the sacks. Jack did a big job.
All right. Now, I want to hear you read that again. Everybody, go.
Jack packs the sacks. Jack did a big job.
Why would that be a big job, packing the sacks?
He's making a lot of lunches.
He's making an awful lot of lunches. Okay, I want you to read on that page for me. Let me hear you read. Go.
Jack packs the sacks. Jack did a big job.
I love the way you added the s to packs and sacks. Everybody put your finger on the word packs. All right. I want you to sound out this word for me. What's the vowel sound? Segment. Glenn?
Packs.
What's the word?
Packs.
Good job. All right, let's read that again. Ready? Let's go.
Jack packs the sacks. Jack did a big job.
Wonderful. Look on page 175. Go ahead and let's read that together. Ready? Go.
Nan mops. Nan did a top job.
All right, if Nan did a top job, what does that mean?
She did a
She
great
did a
job.
great
She
job.
did a great job. All right, now let's read it again, everybody. Ready? Read.
Nan mops.
Nan did a top job.
All right, A's, I want to hear you read. Go.
Nan mops. Nan did a top job.
B's, read it.
Nan mops. Nan did a top
All
job.
right, let's turn to page 176. All right, are you ready? Everybody, let me hear you read it. Go.
We did big jobs. Do you have big jobs?
All right, now let's talk about that for a minute. Talk to your partner about some of the big jobs that you have at home. Go ahead.
Big cat.
All right, I've heard some good answers. I've heard I have to babysit my sisters, I feed a cat, I take the dogs out, I have to take out the trash. So I've heard some really good answers. Let's go back to the beginning of this story, okay? I like the way you were reading this smoothly and with ease. And I also noticed that you got all the words correct. Now, we're going to read this again, and we are going to be listening to see how smooth and with ease we can read it. If I read like this, Rick digs. Rick has a hot job. Is that smooth and with ease?
No.
Like a robot.
I sound like a robot, but what if I read it like this? Rick digs. Rick has a hot job. Is that smooth and with ease? All right, let's read it. Smooth and with ease. Ready? Let's go. Rick digs. Rick has a hot job. Next page.
Lynn fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big job.
Next page.
Nick rocks Quinn. Quinn naps. Nick has a big job.
Great. Next page.
Kim picks the pods. It is a big job.
Good. Next page.
Jack packs the sacks. Jack did a big job.
Great. Next page.
Nan mops. Nan did a top job.
All right. Next page.
We did big jobs. Do you have big jobs?
All right, now, whenever we're reading it this time, I want you to go back and I want you to look and think about what happened first, next, then, and last, okay? You're going to partner read it with your partner. A's will read a page, and then B will read the next page. Are you ready? A's, you're going to start B. A, B, and I want to hear you partner reading it. Okay, go.
Rick has a hot job.
Okay.
I'm sorry, she didn't write it.
Oh,
This one right here.
oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay. Lynn fills the pan. The dog licks. It is a big
All
job.
right, but listen, on this right here, you needed to read this page, and then she'll read this page.
But she was.
Oh, I thought we were gonna partner read.
You are, with these two. You two are partners.
Oh, I thought you said A and B.
Like
okay.
this, A,
Okay.
B. You two are
So
partners.
I'll
you
read
two.
to her.
You read one page, she reads a page.
Okay.
All right, go.
Rick digs. Rick has a hot
Nick
job.
has a big
Lynn
job.
fills the
Kim
pan.
picks
The dog
the
licks.
pods.
It is a big job.
big job.
Nick rocks Quinn. Quinn naps.
Jack packs
Nick
the
has a
sacks.
big
Jack
job.
did a big
Kim
job.
picks the pods.
Nan
It
mops.
is a big
Nan
job.
did a top job.
Jack packs the sacks.
We did big
Jack
jobs.
did a
Do you
big
have
job.
jobs?
Nan mops. Nan did a top job.
All right.
We did big jobs. Do you have big jobs?
Awesome job partner reading. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? What happened first in this story?
Was digging.
Rick was digging, but what was he doing, okay? There's more to it than that. In the book it says Rick digs, he has a hot job, but what is he doing? What happens first? What does it look like he's doing?
He's planting a garden.
All right, so first Rick's planting a garden. All right, then what happens next?
The little girl waters the dog.
All right, the little girl's watering the dog, and then what happens next? Let me ask you, what happens next?
Oh, me, I thought you were pointing her a second.
Mhm.
Nick was taking care of Quinn.
Nick was taking care of Quinn, and then what happened?
Kim was picking peas.
Right, and then what happened?
That's right.
What is
Jack
Jack?
packs the sacks.
That's right, and then what happened next?
Nan mops the floor.
Right, and what happened after Nan mops the floor? What are they talking about now?
All their
All their
jobs.
jobs.
All their jobs. So, what is the main idea of this story right here? I want you to talk to your partner. Think about it now. They've all got jobs. What's the main idea of this story right now? Let's have some conversation.
Jobs that are important.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard some great answers. Perfect. I heard some great answers. I heard that this story is mainly about children who are doing big jobs, right? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Good job. Thank you very much. I've done a wonderful job in small group today. All right, now, what we're going to do now, that's the flow of this lesson, okay? So now,